Karm's Garm.
Put him up! Put him up!
What do you want?
Yay! You spoke to me! Nobody ever talks to me! My name's Narber, adventurer to be, soon to be the best adventurer anyone's ever seen. As soon as I figure out what kind of adventurer I want to be. What do you think? Can I be a fighter?
Maybe pick a different career.
Whew. I was hoping you'd say that. To tell you the truth, I don't actually like hurting people very much, or getting hurt. It's a good job I ran into you.
Well, we've set this guy on the right path. Considering his level 1 stats here, I would not go for fighter.
Oh, stranger. Thanks for stopping by Calm's Garms. I'm Calm. Well, Carmen. What can I do you for?
Let me take a look at your wares.
Sounds good. Get you something a bit fresher than your current outfit.
What has she got? Oh my, she has so many outfits. Oh, look at that sick hat. Wide-brimmed hat, cowboy hat. Old floppy hat. I like the hat. This must be where Gale got some of his outfits from. Give me that sick hat. Hell yeah.
Remember, Calm's Garms, here for all your fashion needs.
Dude, that hat is nice. Unfortunately, it takes my head slot. Why can't I wear it as glamour? Why can't I wear it as glamour? I'm gonna hold on to these for when Lizelle joins.
Silk, maybe?
No, seriously though, why can't I wear that as glamour? Ideas for new outfits. Ankle scarves, oxbow ties, bucket hats, could be fashionable. Displacer cloaks, hard to source outside of outside of the circus, face ruffs. Two-person waistcoats.
Can't slow down.
This one could work. For another season.
I guess we're gonna need modders to do what the devs should have done from the very beginning, giving you glamour slots. Glamour slots are important, guys. They're very important. People want the function and the form.
Don't want to draw any attention.
Scented letter. Dearest Carmen, the work samples in your last correspondence were most exceptionally well received. In particular, those fabulous straw hats were a hit. The League of Basket Makers and Wicker Workers thought the pattern and structures were fabulous, and the hat shapes themselves were not too far from their usual specification. They requested some more samples post-haste, with more business to follow. Oh, happy day, Mistress Seamlock, order of Master Tailors, Glovers, and Mercers. Waterdeep. Letter from Figaro. Dear sister, do take care not to tell your customers to return to face makers. I don't want them confusing your horrendous designs for my own. Hope this finds you blessed, Figaro. I see.
If not over, then through.
What's upstairs? Little balcony. Black and furnace red dye.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
Yoink.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Good. Let them see you taking charge of your pleasurable destiny.
I can't believe you tried to climb up one, you madman!
Excuse me, we're discussing steel watcher gyrometics. A topic beyond your understanding, I imagine.
Oh boy. These
My
people.
mate got thrown by a steel watcher. Lucky bugger. The trajectory was perfection.
These fucking nerds.
Are you a Steel Watcher fan too? If so, we meet here every day to discuss their mechanics.
Should you wish to join us, learn the difference between Gyrometics Series 4 versus 7. Yes?
Nerds!
Steel Watch Foundry.
As if any of us would be so
good armor is hard to find.
Imagine seeing your watch power for the first time.
folks.
Oh, my heart flutters at the...
Need something? I've got the tools for any job. Any job.
Any job? Ah, thief and trap disarm tools. When she said any job, she meant any job. Grandma got me acting unwise right now. I mean, what?
Whatever you're working on, hope that fixes it for you.
Did he say foundry? He did, yes. I'm assuming there's some kind of foundry that is developing and creating these steel watchers. They didn't just show up out of nowhere.
How else was I supposed to see their optics?
Also, holy shit, these things are tough. Each one is damn near a boss fight on its own.
It was, but good armor is hard to find.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
Sure, child. I might just give us a long rest here before we go into the big bad fight. Also because long resting gets us new scenes and stuff, and I want to see new scenes. Oh, someone in camp wishes to speak to me. Who could it be? Jahira might have some stuff she wants to say.
Well, are we ready for the road once more?
Hey, about what happened at the Harper safe house.
Orin knows the hunt. In one stroke, she places the Harpers beyond our reach, separates us from our pack. Until we know who the false facers are, we cannot trust anyone beyond ourselves.
Who's this Rashomar you had your Harpers searching for?
A shame of mine. Redoubled because I did not tell you everything sooner. Tell me, what do you know of a man named
Hey!
Minsk of Rashomon?
Wait.
The name is as familiar as Jahira's own.
Yeah?
A hero of the time of troubles, who saved the city more than once.
There isn't a Baldurian alive who doesn't know that name.
But few know of his fate, I think. I had hoped to keep it that way. Minsk is an old friend. Perhaps my oldest. We fought at one another's backs, times beyond counting. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Minsk should be pretty dead by now. I suspect there's more to the story than that.
There always is. But that is still the fundamental fact of it. Before we ever heard of this absolute, we received word of a gathering in the Undercity. What we found was the first dark seed of this plot. A circle of cultists with mind flayers in their midst. We might have ended it there, cut off at the root, but before I could send for help, Minsk charged in alone. It was chaos. He was overrun, dragged down beneath a mass of tentacles. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to fight another day.
Well, I'll say this. That does sound like what Minsk would do. That's how Minsk be. Yes, of course we still have the Kiss outfit. Why wouldn't we? Minsk better still have his fucking pet. Everyone knows that Minsk and Boo are two of the best characters. And always go for the eyes. Anyway, sorry about that, Jaheira. Sounds like a bad choice to make.
The world takes much from those who presume to defend it. But sometimes, you get to take it back. So don't be sorry, because I mean to use you, if you're willing. Infection,
Ampter.
indoctrination, eradication. That has been the fate of everyone the cult has captured so far. But it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be Minsk's either.
I mean, we can try, but we don't even know if he's alive.
I'm not asking for promises. Just the chance. Oh, the point is moot without a means to find him. Without the Harpers, we shall have to find another path. I'll have a better idea of what that is once we're through the gates. Seems I need to reacquaint myself with this damned city.
Well.
Shapeshifters in the Harpers. My dad always admired their mission. Said they gave up their entire lives so we could live safely and asked for nothing in return. We'll rout them, right? For the city and for Dad.
For Dad! We'll definitely be putting Jaheira in the party when we're searching for Minsk and everything like that. I'm trying to have party members in the party for when it's time to do their specific party thing. Their companion quest or any sort of overworld quest that seems like they'd be interested in. I'm trying to bring the companion that relates to it the most for those. With the exception of Shadowheart, who gets glued to the party. Forever. She never leaves. She might as well be the other main character. The only way I would replace her is by getting a different cleric. Another healer.
So much for the cavalry riding to our rescue.
Yeah.
This is what we get for putting our faith in a network of spies, I suppose.
Yeah, thing is, the Harpers have never been particularly useful with the exception of Jaheira. She's the one that does stuff, and the rest die.
We can't rely on the Harpers. Not when Orin has them infested with shapeshifters. We're on our own. Though, I suppose we're used to it by now.
Orin, please, has infested us with shapeshifters chat.
Of course.
Let's kiss Shadowheart.
Just the
Mwah.
one.
Let's kiss Gale. Mwah.
Even the venerable Harpers are compromised by the Absolute's poison. A grim turn of events, but one we must take in our stride.
Let's kiss Withers. Mwah.
I never quite realized how burdened I was until I met you. The threat of the Shadow Curse, the politics of the Grove. I was forgetting who I was. But you lifted the fog. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're too modest. I wager you don't even know how extraordinary you truly are. But I do. I have lived a very long time. I have taken many lovers. My heart does not stir lightly. But it does now.
He wants to fug. I thought you were bound to nature.
I still have hot blood in my veins. Nature gifted us our desires, and the means to act on them. But we muddied its beautiful simplicity with rules, social strictures, clothes. So, I am not bound to nature. I am unbound in nature. I want more than to fight at your side, or sit around the campfire with you. I want to lay with you under the stars and feel your skin against mine. I think you feel the same way. Why else would you have been so concerned about whether I had a lover before? But tell me I'm wrong, and the matter can rest. I do not wish to sour our friendship, but I have to know if it can be something more.
He's so horny. To be fair, the dude's old. Halsin's an elf. He'd been around the block a few times. So he's like, he's basically like, look, I like you, let's bang. If you don't want to, that's cool too. Just looking for consent. I apologize, Halsin, but I'm afraid I don't see you that way.
I understand. And I still cherish our relationship. Still, I could not have forgiven myself had I not taken the plunge. Better to have tried and failed.
You hear that, chat? That's why he's not a virgin and you are. Also because he's a big, strong druid man. Stacked it with muscle.
The Harpers have been compromised. A balancing power now unbalanced. Jaheira's support has been invaluable. We should return it in kind.
Now, Will, you say that, but unfortunately, Jaheira hasn't done a whole lot for us because I haven't really brought her to the party much.
Orin be damned. Her bloody fingerprints are all over this city.
Literally bloody. See, the issue is with Jaheira that she's the second druid we've gotten, and she came after Halcyon and all that. So they're like stepping on each other's toes, especially because Jaheira is definitely a wild-shaped style druid. Halcyon is also definitely a wild-shaped style druid. So, yeah, they brought two druids that do basically the same thing lore-wise. I'd have to build one of them very differently than what they want to. I mean, I could do that with Jaheira. I could, like, reclass her to Circle of the Spores Druid or something. Say she got old, no more wild shaping, decided to do something a little bit more on the magic side. "27 potatoes, chat. This right here is the power of 27 potatoes. A full night of camp supplies from 27 potatoes. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Potatoes. Oh man, chat, is it time for a fucking banger from the ages?
What we need's a few good taters.
What's taters, precious? What's taters, huh?
Potatoes.
Alright, potatoes. Oh, did nothing really happen? Part of the reason I wanted to do that long rest was I was sure I'd get another night scene, because we've been getting them constantly. Huh. Wouldn't you know it? Well, not a big deal. We have supplies to last for a fucking century.
For a tour of the Steelwatch Foundry. Imagine seeing a watcher power up for the first time.
Goddamn, how old is that Potatoes song? Fucking albino black sheep. Gotta be like 15, 16 years old by now.
We can't return that.
Alright, time to find out if I can walk through the front door like I should be able to, because I have a pass.
We've got the tool for the job.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day.
Not close to Duke Ulder Ravengard's own son, surely.
You having a laugh, devil boy? I know Ravengard, and last I knew, his spawn wasn't sporting those horns. The joke's on you. No entry. That's the end of it.
Your name goes in the book of vile darkness. See this? I've been invited to the ordination. Oh, hold on. What's so special about today?
Ordination is what? Lord Gortash is becoming Archduke. All the peers came to pay regards.
Oh, well, what do you know? I've got an invitation to that.
Well, be. You don't look the posh sort. Last door on the right. Go on. Make merry.
I don't look posh?
Lower the gates.
Oh, it's the armor,
Special
of course. It's because of my armor. Hold on, let me put my posh outfit on. There we go. Now we're looking posh. Oh, yeah, Will's actually got some leather on, too, for the most part. There we go. Team leather. Look at this leather team. Fuck you, leather man. I forgot the hat. The hat would take away my headband of intellect because they didn't add glamour slots for some fucking reason. And furthermore, a delight from the orchards, crisp, juicy, and ever so slightly tart. Just bite into it, crunch. Alright, into Wormrock Fortress we go.
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished. Lord Gortash has been expecting you.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorm. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city.
A pleasure to meet you. Can we talk face to face?
Of course, of course. My Steel Watchers are rather adept at keeping the peace, but not entirely suitable for polite conversation. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
Gortash. We shouldn't have any more trouble from the guards.
Way to the audience chamber.
See, all we needed was proper permissions, and now we can do whatever we want, wherever we want.
Calm down, dear.
With whoever we want.
Won't happen, I swear.
I'm gonna go find his toilet and leave an upper decker for him.
He wasn't even hurt.
Oh, there's a waypoint in here? Oh, thank goodness.
What's gonna happen to us? We'll tell them what happened, and we'll be home in no time.
This is the armory. Not a bloody open house. Fists only. Now clear off. Trade? Do I look like a shopkeeper? This equipment isn't for sale. It belongs to the Flaming Fist.
Let's try detecting thoughts. Nice, alright. What's the cause of her sour mood?
Can't believe they put that mindless metal Mragresham in my armory. Steel Watchers. Stupid thing'll probably decapitate me for cleaning the bloody mace rack.
Steel Watchers make me uneasy. A good weapon in my palm puts my mind at rest.
Finally, someone who sees sense. Strong folk wielding strong blades. That's what keeps folk safe. Not those glorified golems. I don't have anything fancy, but you're welcome to take a look.
She was not kidding about the nothing fancy part. She's got a bunch of gold on her, though. Roast pork. Nom 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 nom. Oh, it was worth a try.
Stay sharp, stranger. In these times, all we can trust are the blades in our hands. More fist for the
All we can do is be patient.
Probably a drug.
It's the waiting that's hard. If we could just talk to one of the fists, it would be as clear as day that we're not criminals.
You heard anything about what it's like in the prisons? Actually, don't tell me. I don't want to know.
Heard about? I could tell you exactly about them.
What if they throw us in jail?
Calm down, dear. It won't happen, I swear.
Oh, I can't really glaze that pizza. He wasn't even
House is on
hurt.
fire. I ain't saying nothing to nobody until I've had my trial.
Oh, leave it out. I've got a trial coming up, and I need to rememberize my lines.
No time to talk. I have clients to brief, and they're as sharp as spoons.
All we can do is be patient.
Okay, having a teleport here is nice.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make
Hell's
your
not
way
this
to the
again.
audience chamber.
Ah, my head.
The brain is resisting its orders. Without all three stones to control it, it will soon start acting on its own will.
Mizora's here.
That should tell you something.
Cult army on the march, killer on the loose, and Mistress Dorenbold still drags me hither and thither.
If it isn't little Will, straight to your handler. And I didn't even have to whistle.
Mizora, I've had enough. You owe your life to me. Time to end the pact.
Feeling cheeky, are we? Most unbecoming. Heard about your father. The Absolute's puppet. A damned travesty, if you ask me. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid party, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after.
Level 12. Oh, she's got meta magic. Distant, extended, heightened, quickened, and twin spells available. Okay, she's a caster. Charisma caster. She's a sorcerer. It's also very hot. I mean, what? Will, why your patron so hot?
Ravengard's a hero. Elturel would still be stuck in the hells if...
That's how they get you. True.
Elturel's exiles, cast out by their own city.
Look, I'm all for Gortash, but those clankers, they don't sit right with me.
Because they do your job better than you and without complaining. It is unnerving.
Imagine where we'd be without them. The city would be overrun. They're all that's keeping this cult at bay.
He has a point. They make people feel safe, if nothing else.
Ha! You hear this? Tell my friends how safe you feel with those metal giants stamping about.
I couldn't feel safer. Yeah, you shouldn't trust them.
You've been reading too many picture books.
Lord Gortash himself is the one pulling their strings. We're all better off for it.
Gortash has Ravengard...
Go on up. Pay Gortash a visit. A fate to remember, I guarantee.
They don't know Pepe laugh. I mean, it's pretty darn obvious what Gortash's plot is with these things. Oh my god, is that the entrance to Baldur's Gate proper? Are we gonna get there soon? Only 20 more hours till we get to Baldur's Gate, chat.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
There we go. Ah, look what I found. Somebody's trying to open up a chest here.
Just out of view. Don't waste a step. Oh, my hand slipped.
What? Oh, what are you doing in here? You're not a fist. Go on, get out, or I'll wake the others.
Wait. What?
Let's get going. One day I'll catch a break.
Why was it Karlach? Also, why wasn't I allowed to pickpocket him?
I don't care how many they make.
Let's rehearse this one more time.
What? Oh, what are you doing in here?
You notice the gnome slip a lockpick into his pocket.
You're not a fist. Go on, get out, or I'll wake the others.
Sure, if you want me to tell them you were trying to steal their belongings.
I'm no thief. I was going to pay it back. Eventually. I needed the gold.
For what?
I'm getting out of here. Taking a ferry down the coast to get me home. Those bloody crooks at the docks are charging triple, though. Danger money. It's a joke.
So you're a deserter, then?
No! I mean, I quit. Nothing wrong with quitting a job. My wife said we have to stand and fight, and I can't. I won't. I'm not made for this.
Price gouging? No. When it's a business that does it, it's called good business practice. When it's an individual that does it, that's when it's price gouging. We're playing a good boy. Playing a good boy, so we'll help this guy get home.
Really? You'll just give it to me? Look. Hidden up on the roof, you'll find all the stuff I stole. You can have it. Thank you. I'll never forget this. Never.
Let's see if doing that good turn will come back to help us out. Also, this guy's level 10. I don't know about you, but a level 10, 20 int wizard? Dude, seems like he'd be doing fine. Thank you, Acalope, for the follow. Welcome. Alright, up on the roof. How do I get to the roof? Oh. Maybe by the stairs? Those stairs don't go any higher than that, do they? Doesn't look like they do. They only go that high before they stop going up anymore.
It won't happen.
His 20 imp, but they force him to fight melee. See, that's pretty good grounds for leaving. But I don't think they would do that, because then they wouldn't be a very good standing army, now would they?
Elturel would still be stuck in the elves if it weren't for him.
Have you seen the tiefling?
Is expecting you.
After all, you don't take your archers and then tell them to go fight with swords. An archer fighting with swords? I mean, that would just be silly. Nobody would like that. Trying to see if there's any obvious ways to the rooftops. But I'm not seeing anything obvious. Maybe I gotta go from the inside to get to the outside.
Good. Gortash has Ravengard on his side. That should tell you something. What?
That took us up, at least. Oh, look, they rolled out the red carpet for me. How lovely. How nice of them. Lord Randolph Vamus. That guy is dressed to the nines. Look at him. Got that drip. I.
Kinspeople, Baldurians, and dearest Duke Ravengard, thank you for joining me on this exceptional day.
It's him. Gortash.
Down, Karlach,
This
down.
is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
My father's here, Karlach. Cool your fires. He must not come to harm.
We might need Gortash alive for a little bit. Let's wait to strike until we've had the chance to question him first. DC 18. Ooh, she really wants that blood. Nat 20! Ba-ba-ba-ba-bow.
You're asking a lot. But I can wait. For a while, at least. Let's get Baldur's Gate safe. Then rip his throat out.
See, that's what
Moment,
I'm
please,
asking.
My friends, an old acquaintance has come to pay her respects. Please, Karlach, come and say a proper hello.
My respects! You're lucky I've agreed not to shove my boot up you!
Ah, how I've missed your colourful turns of phrase. We must catch up just as soon as I've had words with your little friend. As for you, I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry.
Why'd it go dark?
The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding, together we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
And why is the crown failing?
It's not. But it will not follow new orders unless the Netherstones are united to give the command. When it finishes executing its current orders, it will be free to do as it wishes. That will be bad for everyone. Once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control again.
See, this is the difficulty of this situation, is that we kind of have to play ball for a little bit in order to put ourselves into a position in which we are allowed to kill this guy. Because if we just go on and kill him right now, well, we don't know where the Elder Brain is. We don't know how exactly to stop it without Orin as well. So, you know, we got to play a little bit of ball, chat. We got to play a little bit of ball. What kind of understanding are you suggesting, Gortash?
There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself.
No duh.
She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her.
I'm not particularly afraid of her.
You've met her assassins. Efficient killers, by all accounts. I know you survived previous encounters, but she won't relent. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
It is going to take a lot to make me trust you.
I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the 3 are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute.
And my father?
Your father will do whatever you command him to, like any other subject in our kingdom. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Don't we, though?
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
I should be able to detect thoughts. I should have this still active. You got Baldur's Gate 2 as a freebie and haven't played or even looked into it. Do you know how it compares to 3? Well, it's definitely going to be a lot rougher in terms of a lot of things, because it's much older. However, it is still quite good. I mean, I haven't played Baldur's Gate 1 or 2 in fucking 20-something years, so I can't tell you exactly how it would feel. I know that I liked it a lot at the time, but I was like 10. So, the most I can go off of is I liked it at the time, and it's going to work on a different system of D&D. It's that old? Oh, yeah. Baldur's Gate 2 is from like 2000. Maybe 2001. It's early 2000s. That's why when Baldur's Gate 3 got announced as a thing, I was like, there's no way that's actually coming out. That's what, 17 years old? And now here it is 23 years old. Or something like that. So yeah, my memories on it are going off from when I was a kid. I know I liked it, but I can't give you like a full-on good review of it other than it was good when I liked it. Hell, Baldur's Gate 2 is probably older than some people in this chat. After all, chat's only 12 years old. Okay, let me try detecting thoughts. Detect thoughts, T-H-O-T-S. Holy shit, a nat 20! I can read his very soul.
Orin is unreliable. This one shows promise. He keeps his word, I keep mine. We will rule as one.
Okay, so yeah, he's very much He's very much on the up and up for this. Unless, of course, he's keeping his thoughts weirdly out of Detect Thoughts range. Got a really good poker face on the inside. So here's the thing. I've been doing a lot of deceit in this playthrough in order to get things done. Infiltration, backstabbing, you know, all the things that a good hero does. Because bad heroes charge in head first and get themselves killed at the front gates. The only problem is that he said that we would make a divine pact sworn upon our flesh and spirits. That's the little asterisk that's preventing me from just saying, totally, we'll definitely work together, bro. Is because I don't know if he's going to force us into essentially a contract. A devil-level contract to prevent us from going after each other. Upheld by probably his god Bane. Well, let's do a quick save and find out whether or not he wants us to. Alright, sure. I'll defeat Orin and we'll be allies.
Then let it be writ by the black hand of Bane. I, Lord Enver Gortash, swear I shall do you no harm. We will rise together over Toriel as a roaring sun.
This isn't going to end well. Mark my words.
I understand your concerns, my old friend. But allow me to demonstrate why you made the right choice. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless.
A child.
Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
Take that with a grain of salt. This is Gortash we're talking to.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife
Actually,
in your throat.
Maybe not the kid, but the cat, since I couldn't talk
Any
to
alliance
it.
between us would be exceedingly short-lived.
You, Orin Ketherick the Brain, what was your plan?
First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketherick Thorn. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. Next, we will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subjects will hear the voice of their absolute god. The faithful will do anything in the name of their god.
Where in the Nine Hells did you find a powerful artifact like the crown?
Powerful connections. Let's leave it at that.
And so begins your tyranny. Very clever.
More importantly, just. Now, come. Be witness as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
All right then, sure. Let's watch.
Then we proceed. The Patriarchs await. Distinguished Dukes, Patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, Swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent?
Say nothing.
Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the steel watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
I'll say this, the other problem with trying to deal with Gortash right here is look at this fucking room. Look at how many people and Steel Watchers and whatnot are in this fucking room. If I tried to take his head here, and I could possibly take his head, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Steel Watchers, some fists, guards there, him, Duke Older Raven Guard, who I would probably have to fight as well, because he's under the influence right now with 21 AC, Jesus. And he's no slouch either. Look at his goddamn health. Goddamn. Massive stats.
Stand ready, with Gortash at the head. They can't fail.
So this is doable,
You would give up the fist's command?
but would be real hard. Real hard.
Is uniquely qualified.
More trouble than it's worth, I'm sure. Why do that when instead I can just lie to him and say, I'll totally be your friend? I feel like it would probably take me all night to win a fight here. Which is good, though. This is exactly how your villain is supposed to be, especially if your villain offers you an alliance, and legitimately offers an alliance. He legit offers an alliance to us, too. He's not lying when he says, we'll totally work together.
Enemies within? What do you mean?
Traitors, Courtier. Any who dare speak ill of Baldur's Gate or its people.
Pardon me for saying, Archduke, but do the people require such a heavy hand?
And besides, it's much more fun to play the game of politics than it is to just smash his face in. We'll play the game of politics, then smash his face in.
He looks the exact same as he did 10 years ago. Fancy a coat, I suppose.
The Archduke of Baldur's Gate. What a sham.
You don't really intend to be his ally, do you?
No, but he doesn't need to know that.
Fair enough. Now that he's within reach, I don't intend to let him slip away.
Jeez, Karlach, have a little more faith in me. We're being good boys on this playthrough. If I was being a bad boy, then you probably would have left my party long ago. If I was doing a truly evil run, Karlach would have actually probably been dead.
Archduke Gortash. Now there's a man who knows good business.
Dude, this guy is so dripped out. Look at his outfit. Look at that. Fancy.
They will be imprisoned until they prove.
Just needs a pimp cane, yeah.
Dearest Karlach, I'd busy myself finding Orin if I were you. I'll still be here for any unfinished business once you've secured your camp.
That's it? That's all you have to say to me?
Were you hoping for something else? A word of wisdom? A hug?
Thanks to you, I don't hope for things anymore. I just take whatever it is I want. See you soon, motherfucker.
You most certainly will.
I like the way Karlach's dealing with this.
Truest of souls, bathed in her light.
There is a fleeting connection. Your parasite communes with his, then falls quiet.
Father, my dearest boy, the hells have touched you, but you've come to me just as Gortash said you would. A true soul, no less. Father and son, unstoppable generals. You and your allies will usher in a new dawn.
Well, I feel like we need to continue playing ball, but by the gods, what have they made of the city's greatest hero?
What is a hero, if not an actor for the greater good? Faerun suffers in darkness. Tyr has abandoned us. Helm's Eye has strayed. But Baldur's Gate will soon burn bright, a beacon to light the heavens. Gortash and I will ignite the final spark, and that, true soul, is the greatest of goods.
No. This isn't him. This is the tadpole talking.
For a brief moment, uncertainty clouds his mind, then dissipates. The astral prism vibrates in concord.
What nonsense is this?
The prism quivers once more. Ravengard falters.
As I said, Baldur's Gate will ascend. Tyrill's first and only grand city.
Explore Ravengard's uncertainty. Oh, well, that's easy. Anything better than a 1.
First comes a vision of terror. The city of Baldur's Gate taken by Lithids. But beyond the terror, there is hope. You see a beaming Ravengard presiding over the sunlit city, applauded by the people. A people at peace.
The true Ravengard is still clinging on somewhere in that mine. It might not be too late for him.
Have we finished then?
What if I say I'm here to help you? Florix sent me.
Help me? Ah, the Black Widow caught you in her web. Floric chose shadow over light. Her betrayal burned deeper than the fires of Avernus. She's been punished for her lies. Don't let her get to you.
The Duke wants to keep Floric's location a secret. Little does he know that you've already found and freed her.
He has drunk deeply from the purple drink, the Kool-Aid.
Incredible. To hear my father's voice speak those words, like a stranger wrapped in his flesh. But there's still a glimmer of him in there, calling for release. I feel it. I know it. I won't let the Absolute keep him. This is my pledge.
Under Gortash, the two will conquer the cult army and preserve our city and our...
I so fancy a glass of dragon dew. Fetch me a bottle.
Let's see, the thief's stash. Oh yes, return to Mizora. Is according to this all the way up, right? Yes. Are there any more stairs on the inside I can take to go up?
Of course, it is the duty of a patriarch to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate with his life.
It is the duty to defend the citizens with his life. I'm up there, but that's not going to get me where I need to go. How the heck do I reach this thief's stash? Oops. Man, I do not know.
Until they prove loyal.
At once, my lady.
It's either through here or there is our closest, and then maybe when I'm out here, maybe there's something I can find.
Pardon me for saying, Archduke, but do the people require such a heavy hand?
Perhaps a little wine. My palate needs cleansing.
Problem is, damn,
Quite fond of Evan.
very little opportunity to sneak out. Maybe I could sneak through this one instead.
Should mind my step.
Seems like that's okay. Is there any flying that I could do to get to where I need to go? I could technically fly over here and see if there's anything. Be on top of this area, but I won't let me up.
Have to keep going.
Gotta tell you guys, being able to fly is pretty fucking cool.
The people
Maybe the open door in the back?
Dorian
Brings us back here. That go up any further? No.
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
Am I not supposed to be back there?
Stand ready.
I guess not.
With Gortash at the head. They can't fail.
Ravengard, you would give up the Fist's command?
Okay, never mind. We're allowed through the open one. The other one was closed. That's what the problem was. Alright, this was the way I entered in here from the back before. Ah! Aha! Aha ha ha! Now look what I have found. Imp, you stay down there. Will's Imp, you stay down there too, just in case.
This is a restricted area. Time to explain yourself, or this guard will be restricting you to a cell.
Well, we try to think a way out of it. Would you look at that? My map's upside down. Ooh, that's no good. There we go.
Your words are enough to resolve. Let's not try that again. Let's. Trespassing can be easy. Getting out alive is the hard part, as you're about to learn.
What? What the f- What would you- Bullshit, I said. Because I was dealing with fucking Will at the time. Bruh. Bruh. Okay, this will be a solo mission.
With haste.
The people demanded. Is a Baldurian truly free when he fears for his future?
My purse is my most...
Trespassing can be easy. Getting out alive is the hard.
What? How? How did you possibly see me? Free. Peel 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Twitch chatters.
Moving in.
The people demanded. Is a Baldurian truly free when he fears for his future?
This calls for careful footwork.
Dun 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 dun.
into a restricted area was a bold move. You're about to find out if it was a fatal one.
How? How? How even the fuck did you see? I don't understand. I don't understand how I could have been seen by that robot from that angle.
Time to press ahead.
The people demand it.
DM, this is bullshit. I say.
I don't need any attention right now.
Trespassing can be easy. Getting out alive is the hard.
If I get seen by just the one robot at the very top again, then I'll just fight it to the death. I'll kill it.
Don't waste a step.
I'm sure I can 1v1 that thing without too much issue.
Is a Baldurian truly free when he fears for his future?
Breathe quiet. Move with care. Breathe deep and move. Better be cautious. Light on my feet.
I'm sneaking around here.
Let's have a look.
Perception failed. That's unfortunate. Blind to target. If it's a Steel Watcher or Scrying Eye, it is stunned and suffers a 1d6 penalty to attack rolls. I see. Assassin's instructions. You know what to do. Let the lordling think you friend, follower, ally. Let him know no peace. Trust no fawning face that gazes upon him. You are sent to harrow his halls and stalk his shadow until the chance arises to spike him where he stands. If caught, let him know we are coming. Let him know Orin is coming. Murderous Cut. Prey upon the weak. Deal an additional 1d4 piercing damage against targets with 50% hit points or fewer. Scroll of Greater Invisibility. Well, that helps us if we want a sneaky peeky. The thief's stash is lower than this? How long's Greater Invisibility last? Till concentration is defeated. I could just pop an invisibility and be good. Perception checks going bad.
The Flaming Fist stand ready, with Gortash at the head. They can't fail.
Ravengard, you would give up the...
My invisibility's running out. Dun 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 dun. It's a trap. Boy, our perception is garbage, huh? If the thief's stash is hidden, it's gonna be trouble. It's in that, definitely.
Be wary. The place is trapped.
Sneaking into a restricted area
Oh,
was a bold
what the
move.
fuck?
You're about to find out if it was a fatal one.
This is the thief's stash, isn't it? I gotta see. Big yump.
Illusion. Someone's hiding something.
Stash note. Listen up, dagger and ring ought to be worth a good take. Still, need to check what box she is hiding in that chest. Careful, suspicion's high over misplaced good. Cornelian ring. Dagger +1, a music box. And scroll of Tasha's hideous laughter. Is that really what I've been doing this? That's it? I was hoping for like a nice, unique magic thing. Well, that's just terrible. Dude didn't have shit. Well, we learned. My curiosity is now sated. Well,
These boots have seen everything.
we learned, and what we learned was disappointing. Sag. I mean, I can't reach this. Thank you. Alright, Mizora. What do you want to talk about?
What did I tell you? A momentous occasion. I'm sure you agree.
I've had enough, Mizora. What do you want?
Your attention, little pup. Nothing more. And you'll be glad to give it. You see, Gortash has had your father relocated.
What are you playing at?
Rude. I'm just an impartial observer. This is Gortash's game. A murderous one, the way I hear it.
Shit.
Your dad's good as dead, pup. And to think, there's no way to save him. Or is there?
Unless... ...
I know enough. I'll be in your camp if you want to work something out.
Well, Will, I see that she's trying to make a new deal with you.
Of course she'd stick her infernal nose where it doesn't belong. Of course she's dreamt up some risible scheme. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning?
She's up to nothing good, that's for certain.
Certainly not. But she's as inevitable as Toril's path around the sun. We'll have answers soon enough. Mazora's gone to camp. We should speak with her. Until then, may my father keep safe, whatever coop he's been flown to.
It's us! Isn't us cute, chat?
Says the Absolute's army won't be causing trouble for Gortash.
I'm not sure I believe her. But does it really
Never
matter?
wanted the easy path.
Now, here's a good question. What the heck was he trying to steal in here?
This waiting around. I can't take it.
I'm curious, how about you?
How can they sleep when there's a bloody army coming?
Ooh, DC 20, that's a toughie. But it looks like we're good. A note and a stuffed bear. Stealing from your comrades, are you? Shame on you. If the fists can't trust each other, then we stand no chance against our enemies. Lockpicking impossible.
The gods are watching me.
Impossible. Possible. What if I stole it and sent it away? Then what? Then we could just break it. List of missing goods. Ring, redstone embedded. Debin thinks it could be carnelian. Magic dagger, music box, scroll of Tasha City's laughter. 1 missing item, a fluke. 2, a concern. 3, flagrant thievery. See something amiss? Report to me at once. Bakshi.
Why'd I
for this poxy job.
Home post dispatch, first krill. Mum, been sleeping worse since my last letter. These bleeding headaches rack me from set till rise, worse and worse each time. It don't help neither that work's a write-off, and which of the 9 hells do they imagine us menfolk being any use against those big metal bastards blundering about? They don't even do the job better all the time, just louder. One of them picked up a bloke yesterday. Weren't guild or Zent as far as I could see, just a regular bloke and just pissed off. Wouldn't say where it was going, and I'll be thrice damned before I get in the way of one of those. Sorry to be all dooming and glooming. The grub's gotten better, if you want a silver lining. Love you, Mum. Krill. P.S. If you got any of that sleep tea kicking about, could you send some over? It'd be lush to get some proper sleep. Proper sleep. That's why they're all sleeping so well.
You'll always have a warm welcome in Cloakwood, stranger. I promise.
Keep those feet moving.
Citizen, you are being accompanied by a malfunctioning steel watcher. Please stand back.
What?
I think you have the wrong hunk of metal.
False. Report your purpose, steel watcher. Why are you following these citizens unbidden? Ah. I understand your malfunction. Your unit is a highly outdated model. The Ragnak's casement protecting your metallurgized iced valves is burning well outside the recommended temperature. Please report to the Steelwatch Foundry for dismantling.
The Foundry, huh? Thinks you're one of them, Karlach. Why?
Not sure. Maybe whatever keeps them going is similar to my tin can. Turns out I'm the fucking prototype for these things. I'll dismantle every single one of them.
Any threat to the Steelwatch is a threat to Lord Gortash himself. Please report to the Steelwatch Foundry for immediate dismantling.
Same thing Damon said. How do you know how to fix the malfunctioning engine?
Yeah. Hey, Metal Man. If I report to this foundry, can my engine be fixed?
Your make is very obsolete. Repairing your engine would be not only impractical, but impossible. Report to the Steelwatch Foundry for immediate dismantling.
Yeah. Tell me something I don't know.
Okay, well, where is this Steelwatch Foundry?
The Steelwatch Foundry is off limits to visitors. This malfunctioning unit can escort itself back.
What can you tell us about Lord Gortash?
Yeah. Anything spicy you can tell me about the old prick?
You will speak of our creator, Lord Enver Gortash, with respect. He is the savior of our city, currently being inducted as the Archduke of Baldur's Gate. You will keep your distance, Steel Watcher. You are malfunctioning. Report to the Steel Watch Foundry for immediate dismantling.
Let's make tracks before this thing gives me the lash of Bane. See you around, soldier.
What if she asks for the location of it?
Greetings, citizen.
Oh, guess not.
Wish to
Okay.
live in more interesting times.
Well, that's interesting.
Where can I go?
That's very interesting. Consider Gortash's bargain. Get Orin's Netherstone. Gortash, we need to figure out how to disable the Steelwatch. Yeah, I wonder if going to the Foundry can give us some insight on how to disable them. Devil, free Orpheus, help Kithrak Voss, rescue the Grand Duke. Mizora wants to meet us in camp. We need to help find Minsk of Rashomon. Good old Minsk. Chat, we've done it. The time has finally come, everyone, to enter Baldur's Gate. 8,000 hours of gameplay, and we're finally there. Roll credits.